Hello and welcome to all students in this our YouTube channel. Now students, we are in the topic of electrochemistry, and in our last lecture we have seen how to solve the EMF or how to calculate the EMF of the cell if the cell reaction is provided and its corresponding standard EMF of anode and cathode if the provided. Now students, in our today's lecture we are going to look at how to calculate if the half cell is given. And for that half cell, if you want to calculate the standard EMF of its corresponding cell, or we can say the EMF of the cell, that two values how to calculate, that now we are going to see in our today's lecture. Now students, before going to that, you should know that the cell representation and its corresponding terminals. Now students, this is the very important factor in the solving such a numericals. Now students, let us see how problems can be asked if the half cell reaction is provided for zinc or for we can say the copper and etc. There are many number of cells are present in our syllabus. Now let us see how the question pattern or the pattern of that question may be asked in your exam. The standard potential of the cell, if you want to calculate, in that problem they have provided it with corresponding half cell reaction, and that cell reaction now we are going to get here. Find the EMF of cell, and that cell you have provided it with, that is suppose for zinc, if you want to calculate Zn2 plus and its corresponding concentration they have provided it with, that is sometimes 0.20 here. For example, this is the concentration of that half cell they have provided it with, and the single vertical line you already know why single vertical line is represented is nothing but to show the contact between that electrode and corresponding electrolyte solution in contact with zinc solid. So this is the half cell for which you have to calculate the standard potential of the electrode. Now students, before going to that, you should provide it with some another value, and it may be the E0 for the corresponding Zn, and that value you have provided it with in the given problem. In the given area, you have provided it with its corresponding value, that is E0 for Zn. E0 for Zn is minus 0.76 volt. This is the value you will get in your corresponding problem. So students, by knowing all this data, you have to use the Nernst equation for it. Before going to that, we already provided it with its corresponding value, and go on applying Nernst equation for such a problem, you will get the corresponding answer. According to the Nernst equation, we can write what is our target is nothing but to find out the E cell. E cell is equal to E0 of Zn2 plus minus 0.0592 divided by 2. Why we are using here 2? Because the number of electrons which we are using in this equation are 2. To balance the corresponding equation, we have used the number 2 here. Therefore, log to the base 10 of 1 upon concentration of Zn2 plus species, that is the species which is in ionic state is nothing but the Zn2 plus. So this is the formula to calculate the E cell, that is we can say the EMF of the cell. Now students, all the data you have provided it with, so you just go on calculating this, calculating by this formula. All the calculations are in very simplified manner. So we will keep all the values which we have provided with is nothing but the each row of Zn we have provided it with that, therefore we are getting that value minus 0.776 volt minus 0.0592 divided by 2. In the general formula here the number n becomes, so instead of n I have directly kept the value of number of electrons which are used in this reaction are into, therefore multiplied by log to the base 10 of 1 upon concentration of the species which is at the reactant side is nothing but the Zn2 plus, so its concentration they have provided with in our given problem, so I will keep the value of Zn2 plus ions is nothing but 0.02 concentration. That concentration term I have kept in this equation, and after that just go on simplifying all these values, you will get its corresponding answer minus 0.76. I will write as it is 0.0592 divided by 2. And students, first of all you have to solve this side, that is log of corresponding value, then you just come to this side. First we will solve here log to the base 10 of 1 upon 0.02. Now students, one modification I want to do here. The term which is present at the denominator side 0.02, I will take it to the numerator. When I will take this term to the numerator side, the sign of this corresponding value will change. So I will write here plus, and one conversion I will do here log to the base 10 of 0.0. So this is the very important step that you have to remember while solving such a problems. What I did here, the term or the value that I have taken at the numerator side and the sign of this corresponding whole value will be gets changed from minus to the plus. And you already know the value of log to the base 10 of 0.02. It's very simple way, by the simplified way you can solve it, and its value we just go on substituting here, then you can find the final answer minus 0.76 volt plus 0.0592 I will write here as it is divided by 2 multiplied by. Now the value of this corresponding log to the base 10 of 0.02 is nothing but minus 1 point, or after solving this you will get the bar value. You can also call it as the bar value 6990. So this is the value of, or you can say the log to the base 10 of 0.02. You just calculate it with using a log table, and after this simplification of all this term means go on multiplying it with this number and divide it with 2, you will find the answer minus 0.76. I will keep as it is plus. After solving whole this term you will get the answer minus 0.0503. Before going to this step, you just go on solving whole this term. Then it becomes with minus sign, so I have written here minus sign 0.0503. Go on solving this value, you will get its corresponding answer as a minus 0.81 volt. This is nothing but what we can say the E cell, or we can say the EMF of the cell. Answer I have written this way. So this is the way of solving. If the half reaction is provided, and with the help of Nernst equation, if you want to calculate the EMF of the cell, so this is the simplified way that you can solve such a problems. These problems may be asked in your exam for theory exams as well as at the NEET, JEE and the CET level. Such a questions will be asked in your exam. So this is all about in our today's lecture. Thank you very much.